how to make good looking, organised notes on the iPad Pro. So I use an app called GoodNotes. This app has loads of features to help keep your notes organised and tidy. So this app paired with the Apple Pencil makes the iPad Pro an amazing note-taking device. Personally, I can't notice any latency lag, which is basically the time it takes for the iPad to show your writing after you've written it. It's something like 20 milliseconds, which is barely anything. So you can organise your notes into sections such as revision notes or lecture notes to make it easier to find certain notes. You can also search handwritten notes for keywords, which is actually quite impressive. So if I type in myopia, it will highlight any words it thinks is myopia. Also, all of your notes can be backed up to the cloud, so even if you lose or break your iPad, all of your notes will be safe. One thing I personally use it for is for transferring them onto my iPhone, so I can read my notes when I'm out and about without having to carry around my iPad. The zoom tool allows you to keep writing without constantly having to adjust the page. This is really handy for whenever you have to write for extended periods of time. It also means your writing is super neat. The auto shape button is particularly useful for whenever you're going through your notes and want to perfectly highlight any important bits of information. It can also be used for whenever you want to draw a perfect circle or square for whenever you're just doing a quick sketch. One thing I found particularly annoying about note-taking in school was any notes I made at the start of the year I would never look at or use again at the end of the school year. I would just generally end up making new revision notes at the end of the year. But in GoodNotes, you can copy and paste to and from different documents within the app. So say I make notes in a lecture at the start of the year, I can copy and paste some formulas, for example, into my revision notes at the end of the year. Lastly, one thing that saved me a load of time was the ability to add in images from the internet or from my digital textbook into my notes. That saved me a lot of time because it meant I didn't have to sketch diagrams, for example. I hope you enjoyed my first YouTube video. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.